sons and daughters of God, children of the sun, initiates of the sacred fire. I am grateful to be with you this day, in spirit and in matter, to convey the words of the universal white brotherhood across the earth, and to deliver to mankind the radiance of spiritual fire and divine energy, whereby each one may be raised in the light, secured in their God presence, ennobled in grace, and succored by that light of love that is the signet of the Aquarian age now dawning. I am your Lanello, and on this, the celebration of my Ascension Day, I charge forth that light into the atmosphere of the earth, into every hearth and home, into every community, nation, culture, and people. For it is God's privilege through me to energize this earth with the ascension currents now flowing through my aura and through you, through that love light that is born of God, originating from the heart of the central sun and stepped down through many solar worlds into this solar system, this earth, through your own solar presence, initiating new spirals and cycles of light through your conscious life. Live to the glory of God. Truly, dearest ones, it is a privilege to serve the Almighty, and those of you who count yourselves as servitors of El Moria and of the Universal Brotherhood of Light, consider it that which is your greatest work of this life and possibly of all ages, to initiate these spirals through the invocation of the Word, through the conscious delivery of your creative efforts in many domains, and through the origination of that fire through your own heart, mind, and soul, and will, charged with that light, and blazing forth its glory and splendor through your being, through your soulfulness, through your particular representation of that will, wisdom, and love and action in the world of form, in this earth. It is the year 2016, 4 years after that seminal year, 2012, when Claire Delis and I took our place over Lake Titicaca, and the god and goddess Meru moved on to the sun, and there was a great initiation of the sun within each of you, as sons and daughters of God, as children of the sun. What have these few short years boded and provided as opportunity for sons and daughters of God to awaken and to be quickened by the sacred fire? I ask, and you consider. Well, dearest hearts, it has been a time both of great opportunity for self-transcendence, and upon the earth, an opportunity to resolve conflicts as you have seen them manifesting in many domains. For the initiatic path is always this opportunity for the resolution of everything within self and within the greater world at large. And when you see that which is occurring around the world, you know, dearest ones, that this also symbolizes in some way what is also manifesting within you. For you are born into this world at this time for a holy purpose. You chose this time of your incarnation in order to give your highest gift of selfhood to the world, You chose your family, your community, your nation, in order to provide that impetus of the sacred fire coursing through your soul and spirit and heart, in order to counteract the downward spiral of this civilization and bring it into a new matrix of light, a new concourse of spirit. Yes, you chose this path that you are walking. You chose this movement and this opportunity. Now, by choosing an even higher spiral of light in your world, in your life, you can move onward and upward into light, light, light upon your initiatic path and provide an even greater impetus for the instauration of the great golden age, the golden crystal age of Aquarius, right in your domain, as you commune with and collaborate with beloved Saint Germain and Portia and many ascended masters, so that this opportunity may not be left on the table, so that it may be fulfilled into realization here and now in your beautiful and directed life. The Divine Director, as one of the sponsoring masters, with El Moria me, Mother Mary, now your Jesus and Paul the Venetian, and the Master Omram, works assiduously to direct cosmic streams of activity through this movement and through each of you as servitors of fire. Dearest ones, if you could see how much he employs of cosmic grace and the blue fire radiance of that will of God and the golden radiance of his being and the violet fire of freedom into what you are actively engaged in every day, you would truly be amazed. And yet many of you do not fully realize how we are collaborating and cooperating with you within this initiatic opportunity day after day, moment after moment. When you receive directives and assignments and requests from us, these come from on high, from the cosmic courts of jurisprudence, from the great karmic board themselves, and even from the 24 elders and other cosmic councils beyond this world. For they have seen through this activity what you have done together as one body of light. They have seen what you have co-created of the beautiful renderings of light through your visuals, through the heartstreams delivered endlessly day after day to the world. They have seen the light that you individually and collectively have invoked through these morning broadcasts and your evening services of light. And dearest ones, I tell you how great these are, how I, as Mark Prophet, saw this as a future realization of what I initiated with my beloved Elizabeth in the world. And it is being fulfilled and realized through this movement. It is being dreamed into manifestation by you through your conscious cooperation with us, through your imagination, and through that beautiful co-creative work that you are engaging in day after day. Take heart, dearest ones, and realize just how much you have already realized and fulfilled, and do not fret over those assignments that you have not yet fully completed. For I say that you are on schedule. As I see it, you are at the very nexus of the self-realization of what we have collectively seen as manifesting to provide that way, that means of light, whereby thousands and millions may come to the table to receive, dripping from the altars of God, light, light, love, love, opportunity, opportunity, and grace. Yes, grace of every kind. Look at the precious anointings of the Spirit that you have received by the Mahachohan. Look at those charges of light that you receive day after day, week after week, month after month, and now for nearly 12 years through this movement. Dearest ones, it is a miracle. It is a cosmic blessing. It is a bestowal of the highest graces that we can project into the world through any individual, through any initiate, through any messenger of light. And those who have not yet found this resource of light must receive that connection, must receive these anointings that we provide. And you have made great progress, even of late, dearest ones, in connecting hearts to this opportunity. And we applaud your efforts. We applaud your givingness. We applaud even that which has taken its toll upon your physical bodies. And I say, in this hour, by the power of God, be healed, be healed, be healed. Those of you who have laid your physical temple, your body, mind, and spirit upon the altar for this level of givingness. You are co-creating the new world even now. You are heroes and heroines to Mother and I, dearest ones. And lest you think that you are less than or somehow not giving the brightest and best of yourself, let me simply say, I love you, I appreciate you, I herald you as a son, a daughter of God, who is indeed fulfilling the office of Chela, of friend, of brother, of compatriot, and of initiate, and even aspiring arhat and master. Yes, dearest ones, there are different levels of self-realization, yet all have the wherewithal to simply be one with God day after day in their heart, in their mind, in their soul and spirit. And this is what the initiatic path is. This opportunity to commune with God, to yoke your hearts, your minds, your souls to God, through collusion with the Almighty, through understanding of who God is within you, within that eternal fire spark of your God identity. The Maxon light coalesced within your threefold flame, individualized for you. And when you self-realize through the anointing of the Spirit this manifestation, then all of your creative works and everything else you do is charged with that radiance, that dynamism, that beauty, that glory. Therefore I say, keep on keeping on, giving your best, charging forth the light, awakening early, doing your meditation practice, giving your prayers and mantras and songs, and then serving with your heart rich in the fire of this spiritual glory. Now, dearest ones, on this very day, in this very hour, we give you a new opportunity to experience the transcendence of God's grace through what this movement is offering, through Heart Center Radio broadcasting 24/7, which is now occurring. After my talk with you, simply click on the broadcast tab on the home page, and at the very top you will see Heart Center Radio. When you click on that icon, there is now a 24/7 stream of audio going forth throughout the world at the substation of your computer, your smartphone, your tablet. You see now, dearest ones, you become a nexus for that light going forth in vibration, in frequency throughout the world. Consider having a computer somewhere in your home where this radio frequency is going forth 24/7 at a low volume, where it will not be in any way a disturbance to others. And yet the vibration is there, the energy is there, the delivery of the sacred fire is there. The prayers, the songs, the discourses, the dictations, the darshans, the sharing, the beautiful music is now going forth. And if hundreds and hundreds of you will afford heaven this opportunity to be a nexus for this, you will see a great energization of light into the world. You will see miracles manifesting in your environment, safeguarding the light, protecting souls, energizing the elementals of earth, air, fire, and water in their sacred work. Dearest ones, there are so many miracles that will begin to coalesce and manifest around the world through this one beautiful, creative work that I say it is a cosmic change factor for this planetary body. It is something that I dreamed of long ago, and now you have realized it. Therefore, I applaud the efforts of Boyd Batten, of Maria Min, of Alice Tucker Rogers, and of many of you who in some way have been involved in this creative effort. And I dare say, dearest ones, that the forces of darkness will hide from the areas that you play this audio. They will hide from you. And the forces of light, the cosmic realities of heaven, will descend into that sacred space, blessing you, caressing you, coalescing that vibration of heaven and of the holy city right where you are. Think of this. Think of this opportunity. And then think higher and more, and realize that the next step is for you to have an actual radio station. Therefore, consider the costs. Consider how to do it. For if these vibrations are going forth even on what has been called the wireless, on a particular radio station itself, it will even be more amazing and miraculous. What you can conceive of is possible. Therefore, instead of thinking it impossible, outlandish, or unrealizable financially, believe it, know it, dream it into reality, and then it will be so. And then when you have fulfilled this, someday there will also be the visual of the 24/7 activity of giving all of your video streaming creative work to the world endlessly. Yes, dearest ones, with God all things are possible. Believe it, see it, know it, intuit it through your own mind, heart, and will. And then, collaborating with us, we will energize and activate those necessary components to allow it to be in your world, physical, physical, physical. Do you feel my love, my excitement, my elan on this my day, dearest ones? You have worked so hard. Take a reprieve if required from all that you have done, and enjoy this day in the sun. Enjoy the spiritual fire and radiance of my causal body with Claire de Lys. Refresh yourselves in nature and among the elemental spirits, and know truly how much you are appreciated, valued, cherished by us. How can we say it any more, dearest ones? You are God. You are divine. You are beautiful. You are holy. And if you continue to accept, know, and celebrate this self-realization, then nothing can take you apart from God. Nothing can deceive you, take you off the spiritual path, or in any way misappropriate through you the energies of spirit, of your own causal body, and of the divine blessings due to you through your givingness over many lifetimes and centuries and millennia of service. Truly, dearest ones, God is great. God is great everywhere. God is great through you. And through cosmic consciousness you accept and know this greatness, this beauty, this harmony, this divine joy and ultimate happiness. It is here for you always to experience, within your heart, within your mind, within your will, trued to the divine. And when you fully accept it and know it, then your life is fulfilled in that glory, in God, and you are invested in the sacred work of the ages. This evening, during your monthly Friday evening Diamond Crystal Purity service, I will answer questions of initiates within this movement related to the path of light, what is transpiring upon earth now, and how we together may move forward on this path of light to serve sentient beings around the world. Therefore, send in your questions before 7 p.m. this evening, Mountain Time. And I will share what is on our hearts, our minds, the sponsoring masters of this movement, and maybe a peek into the infinitude of God's grace as we see it manifesting within the future of this movement, and what you can dream into existence through that eye magic of alchemy, your vision center, your collaborative efforts. Now, dearest ones, within a few short days, a team of this movement is preparing an announcement and sharing for you about the pilgrimage to Argentina and Uruguay this October. This is a very important opportunity for you who consider yourself to be world servers par excellence. You would be initiated by the Divine Director there in South America if you would collaborate with us on a world and planetary scale to bring this teaching, this understanding to thousands and millions. Be there. Prepare now. Save the resources. Make your plans. Set the dates upon your calendars. And I call one or two from every nation to be representatives of your heart centers, to come and sit at the table. And we will have our first International Congress. Discuss both what has been occurring, what you see as possibility, what your burdens are, that we may address, and how we together may move forward our work for coming years and decades. You see, blessed ones, the more you plan, the more you collaborate, the greater the action of light to coalesce within what you envision, and co-create through your planning. Therefore, plan well, conceive miracles, the magical and the miraculous, as already self-realized. If necessary, co-create a universal heart center vision board or treasure map. Bring your pictures, your dreams, the words that represent your vision, your mission, your ideas of a new age to this event. And when you co-create this alchemy together and manifest it through the will that you release with Moria, me, the Divine Director, and others, truly it will be an impetus to carry that dream into reality in due time. And even though you may not fully self-realize all of your future dreams, others will pick up on that vision in future years and generations. Others will be called by us, who are even now aborning in the earth, or small children, who have already on the inner caught that dream and vision, and have incarnated or will soon in order to assist you in this epic work of the ages. Do not fret about anything, dearest ones. The only fret that is allowed is that upon your guitars, banjos, and other stringed instruments. Therefore, release all anxiety, pressures of the day, burdens upon your soul and spirit, and realize that God is the doer. God is within everything that is manifesting. And if you know this with a certitude, if you realize this within yourself, then the cares, the burdens, the anxieties, and the sense of being overworked will disappear. For you know that everything is occurring as it is divinely destined. And we are there with you, day after day, moment after moment, in this creative work, joyfully fulfilling your smile through your hearts every vestige of its manifestation in joy and in divine happiness. Blessed ones, thank you, thank you, thank you for your givingness. Thank you for everything that you offer to God, your active lives, through your joyful spirits, your harmonious hearts. It is truly a pleasure to know you, to serve with you, to love you free. Accept this joy, love, and cherishment this day. Be raised up, healed, succored, and energized by this light. We love you, we seal you, and we grace you with heaven's radiant field of divine beingness. Om. Om. Amen.